Hey, it's your realtor, Dave. Today I want to talk to you about making sure that you talk to competent real estate agents and a couple of them before you make a decision on who you want to go with, even with me. So I have a friend that lives out of state. She's a real estate agent. She has a friend here in San Antonio that's military who's getting ready to retire, which is awesome, and head to the East Coast. She wanted to link us up so I could help her sell her house. And she reached out to her friend, and her friend said, well, I've already talked to a couple of agents, haven't picked one yet, but one said I could sell my house for $360,000 if I want to sell it fast. The other one could sell it for about $380,000. So I asked her where she lived at. She gave me the address, and I was like, well, since she hasn't signed a contract with anybody, let me just run some comps, see if they're good comps, and then that way you can tell your friend, hey, if you don't want to talk to Dave, it's cool, you're getting some good info. So pulled up the house in the county, saw who built it, and I was like, there's no way that house is worth $360,000, let alone $380,000. So I pull up comps for the community. That house probably sell for about $320,000 to $330,000 without me seeing it. That builder, their highest price house they have on the market right now is $364,000 and some change, and it's in Houston. It's not even here in San Antonio. So I'm not sure how a house that's 5 years old is going to sell for up to $18,000, $19,000 more than a brand new house that's now being built, right? So it is important to know who you're working with, who you're talking to, because the person that did the comparables, they didn't look up who the builder was. They looked at houses that are in the general area. Well, there is a builder in that community that is a midline builder, and they have houses going for $360,000 to like in the 400s. So if this was one of those houses, then that number could be right. But they didn't look at who the builder was. They didn't do that due diligence. They didn't take the extra 5 minutes to go see who the builder was and research the builder, because they don't have any market knowledge. And that is going to cost that military person relocating a lot of time and frustration. Because why would she want to come to me when I say, hey, your house is going to be sell for about $330,000, when the other guy's saying $360,000 and $380,000? So why would they want to go to me? Well, you'd want to come to me because I'm the one that's done the research, knows what your house is going to sell for, and get it sold. It's not going to go at list at $360,000, then got dropped down to $350,000, then $340,000, then $330,000, then $320,000, then $310,000, then $300,000, and it's been on the market for 180 days, and now you're finally getting the sale, and you're just desperate. You're getting lowballed. So make sure you talk to several people. Get some comparables. If they're all in line, then hopefully they all are competent and done the right work. If there's one that's out there really weird, like that mine would have been, then you need to ask questions why and ask them where they came up with those numbers, because everybody else has come up with those numbers. So then I could say, hey, well, your builder is this builder. The other builders are these builders. Your builder, the highest house out there on the market now is $364,000 and some change. How are you going to get what a brand new build is when your house is like 4 or 5 years old? Not going to happen. So make sure you talk to a few real estate agents. Even when you want to work with me, I have no problem. I've gone up against 8 real estate agents on one. Why? Because I do the comps. I do the work. I know the market. And quite frankly, I'm pretty dang good at my job. So if you have any questions about the real estate market in the San Antonio area, if you're thinking about putting your house on the market, you want looking at buying a house, make sure you reach out to me and let me be one of the ones that you talk to. What's it going to do? It doesn't cost you any money to talk.